Okay, folks, this is another elder once again chiming in, and I wanted to make this last video and something I haven't covered, and that's war. Now, when I first conceived this video, there was only one war, one major war going on. That was the war in Ukraine between the Russians and the Ukrainians. Now we have two wars going on between the United States and Israel and Iran, and I don't know. We got to be careful. We got to be careful. Why do we have to be careful? Because of the weapons of war. 8,000 years ago, you had to look a man or a woman in the face in order to murder them. You had to be within 2 or 3 feet of them to kill them. Nowadays, you can be, how can I put this? You never have to, you can kill 1,000 people and never see their faces. Never even see their faces. You got an American jet or Chinese jet or a Russian jet armed with missiles, and you can murder 1,000 people. You never see their faces. 1,000 people. Look what happened at the end of World War II. They didn't use 20 bombs. They didn't use 30 bombs. They didn't use 15 bombs. They used 2 bombs, and they killed over 100-some thousand people, from what I understand. And the people who did the murdering, I mean, this is war. I don't know what you can say. They're responsible for it, but just off the top of my head, one of the German Nazis actually said something that was true. He said the murder of a man is still murder, even in war. So these men who dropped these 2 bombs, they were somewhere between 20 and 35,000 feet in the air. They never saw their faces. They killed all those people, and they never saw their faces, not even once. And when the thing was over, they just turned the plane around and went back to headquarters or whatever. Went to lunch. Who knows? But the weapons of war have made it such that you can kill a number of people and you never have to look them in the face, which makes it a lot easier to kill a man or woman and you're not even looking at them. So the weapons of war have made it pretty dismal. So my question now becomes, is the human race headed for a society where everything's beautiful, everything's laid out very well? Well, you've seen these AI-produced cities of the future, and then some of the engineers produce cities of the future. They're beautiful places, absolutely beautiful. Everybody's fed. There's no war. Diseases have been conquered and everything. Or will we end up in a world that's desolate, all bombed out? There's no food, there's no water, electricity is off. People are running around simply trying to survive. And you have soldiers who are just firing shots at everything that moves. It's a wasteland. It's a bombed out nuclear wasteland. Are we going to end up there? Are we going to end up in the future where the cities are beautiful and everybody's happy and mankind is thriving? As far as the cities are beautiful, we have beautiful cities now. I mean, I consider New York to be beautiful, although in some places of it is not considered beautiful. Shanghai is a beautiful city, from what I understand. Dubai is a beautiful city. And there are others. Some people consider Los Angeles as a beautiful city. So there are plenty of beautiful cities even now. But by that same token, even now, there are desolate places on this planet. Desolate places where people are barely making it. They can hardly find anything to eat. It's desolate. It's a wasteland. You got places in China. You got places in India, places in Europe. You got places in Africa, South America, Mexico, and even the United States. That it's desolate. I mean, there may not be that many bombed out buildings, but it's still desolate. And here's the thing: the human race is headed to hell in a slow train because of this rabbit hole we're in. And like I said before, we could turn Earth into a paradise. Yeah. I mean, we got the smarts to do it. Human beings are intelligent. We have the smarts to do that. It wouldn't be hard if I can put a resort in Tijuana. If I can put a resort in Tijuana, then I can put a resort over the whole planet. It's just that simple. But people don't want to do that because they like to look down on people. They want to use their racial hatred. They want to use their ethnic hatred. They want to use the fact that you don't have any money and I do have money. People want to look down on other people. People are greedy. We have the intelligence to turn this whole planet into a paradise. But like I said, the way it stands now, even with all its faults, it's still working for some people. Some people like it like this. It's working for them. They're not hungry. They have a place to stay. They're not living in a shack where the water comes in every time it rains. They're satisfied. So until those people do something about their thinking and change their ways, we are always going to be in this kind of cesspool, I guess you can call it. And like I said, we're all trapped here. Nobody can leave. And the people who did leave had to come back. So we're trapped here. So let me end it by saying we're in this rabbit hole. I don't think we're going to get out. So Jesus, if you can get us out of it, please come and do it. Muhammad, if you can do it. Allah, if you can do it. Lord Krishna or Vishnu or the Buddha, we're going to need help because people are going to stay greedy and everything else the way they are because for too many people, it's working like that. So that's my take on the human condition. And when I say the human condition, I don't mean the blacks, the whites, the Chinese, the Mexicans. I mean the whole human condition. That's my take. And I don't see it changing. If you know how it's going to change, let me know. Let me know how it changes. I'll argue with you that it's not. It's not going to change like that. So those are my takes on the rabbit hole that human beings are in and don't seem like we can get out. So until next time, stay curious, assume nothing, and question everything.